The story of the 5-cent coin from the United States of America, particularly the year 2000 with the Denver D mint mark, has taken on a mysterious glow in the world of collectors and dreamers. At first glance, it may look like any ordinary nickel, slightly worn, slightly dirty, perhaps even forgotten at the bottom of a drawer or slipped into a pocket with no second thought. But beneath its surface, under that round shape, there's a legend whispered by coin hunters and fortune seekers that this little piece of metal carries the weight of unimaginable value, a silent ticket to wealth that could change your destiny overnight. Coins have always been more than metal. They carry the soul of history. Every minting tells a story of a time, a nation, a people. When the Denver Mint pressed the 2000 D Nickels, they could never have predicted how many myths would swirl around them 2 decades later. Some of these coins, marked by strange stickers, golden glints, or even unusual toning, became separated from the ordinary. And just like rare stars in the sky, these few coins began to be whispered about as million-dollar treasures, capable of transforming the lucky finder into a billionaire by morning. The power of this legend lies not just in the rarity, but in mystique collectors know that sometimes small minting quirks or accidental differences can elevate a coin from worthless change to priceless history. A misplaced mint mark, a double strike, or an unusual sheen can turn an everyday nickel into an artifact that people would pay fortunes to possess. When stories arose about gold-stickered versions of the 2000 D nickel, people began to wonder if this was one of those accidents of history, a tiny detail that could separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Imagine holding one of these coins in your hand. At first, it may seem dirty, scratched, forgotten, but then you notice a small golden round sticker, a feature that makes it stand apart. Suddenly, you're not just looking at a coin, you are staring at a mystery, a possible key to untold riches. The value does not just rest in the metal itself, but in the curiosity it awakens. And curiosity has always been priceless in human history, driving exploration, invention, and collection. The truth of coin history is that fortune often hides in plain sight. Ordinary people have stumbled upon coins that seemed worthless, only to find that collectors were willing to bid millions. The 2000 D 5-cent coin, with its strange variations, belongs to this category of hidden treasures. It is a coin that tests your patience, your knowledge, and your luck. Many will pass it by, but the few who recognize its potential understand that destiny has placed something powerful in their palm. Money itself is a symbol of fortune, but rare coins go even further and become relics of a nation's identity. A nickel from the year 2000, minted at the dawn of a new millennium, already carries a sense of significance. It marks the end of one century and the beginning of another, holding within its small frame the silent witness of change. When such a coin is rare, unusual, or marked with mystery, it becomes even more than money. It becomes history in metal, a timeless artifact of wealth and wonder. Collectors today often say that if you hold the right 2000 D nickel, you are not holding 5 cents, you are holding millions. This is not because of the face value or the silver content, but because of the hunger in the collector's market. People pay not only for rarity, but for the story. And this coin is both an abundance. To say it could make you a billionaire overnight may sound like fantasy, but in the world of rare coins, fantasy often merges with reality. Think about the power this brings to an ordinary person. You could be walking with nothing but loose change in your pocket, and suddenly one coin reveals itself to be extraordinary. That one discovery can change your life forever. The gold-stickered 2000 D nickel has been called a dream coin. For this very reason, it represents sudden fortune, a leap from ordinary to extraordinary, from obscurity to destiny. But beyond the money, there is romance in this story. A coin that looks dirty and forgotten may carry inside it the greatest surprise of your life. It teaches us never to dismiss small things, never to overlook what seems unimportant. Sometimes the universe hides its greatest treasures in the most unexpected places, and only the observant are rewarded. That is why collectors cherish the search as much as to find the hunt itself becomes part of the legend. As decades pass, coins like this grow only more powerful in myth and memory. Each year that goes by without one being sold or revealed makes the mystery deeper. The few that surface in collections or auctions spark whispers, debates, and soaring imaginations. The 2000 D nickel with its golden mark has become a story of hidden wealth, of luck and pat.